Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope that you all are doing okay and I hope that you all are fine today. Today our lesson will be antonyms. First you have to log in using the aplusstudent.com. Okay. You click on your name, you move on to language art, the grade 2, and the chapter will be antonyms. The lesson will be choose the antonym and which sentence uses an antonym. Hi, how are you on the chat? I hope that you're fine. So, we have three lessons under antonyms. We'll complete the first two today, and the last one will be the next class. Alright, so antonyms are words with opposite meaning. That's the most important thing that you need to note with antonyms. Alright, so antonyms are words with opposite meaning. So, for example, when you have a word, you would have the opposite of it as the antonym. For example, we have top here. Which word is an antonym? Top. And the opposite of top will be what? Bottom, right? Like when you have something up, then to be down. Okay, so that's like the opposite. They are opposite in meaning. So, for example, we have goodbye. Then the opposite of goodbye will be what? Hello. All right. So it's like saying when you're saying bye. So it's like saying bye, and then instead of bye, you're saying hello to welcome someone. That's opposite. And then we have work. When you work, if you're not working, what? You're playing. So opposite of work is play. Alright? It's like you're serious while working. And play means unserious. Alright, so that's antonyms. Antonyms are simply just opposites in meaning. Hi, I remember you too. So we'll begin the test. How are you? I hope you're fine. So we have which word is an antonym of before? So before, what is the opposite of before? Okay, so before, yeah, the opposite of before would be after, when something happened before another thing or after. So which would be the opposite of girl? What is the opposite of girl? What do we have as the opposite? Boy of family. All right, so opposite of girl will be boy. Good job. Okay, so we have which word is an antonym of far? So far is what? Gone or near. All right, so we have near. Okay, good. So far and near. All right, which is the antonym of take? All right, so we have take, and the antonym will be what? Give. Okay, so we have new. What would be the antonym of new? Is it good or old? All right, so we have new and old. Thank you for your answers on the chat. So next up we have, which is the antonym of up? What is the antonym of up? Tall or down? All right, so up with down, okay? Good job. So up opposites down. All right, so we have which word is an antonym of night? So we have night, is it day or time? All right, so we have night and day, nighttime and daytime. Okay, so next we have off. Okay, I literally gave the answer. So on and off. Okay, off is the opposite of on. So it would be what? Off for this one, right? Okay. So moving on to the next, we have which of the word is an antonym of dark? So we have dark, we have night, and we have light. So which of them is the antonym of dark? All right, so we have dark and light, okay? All right, so we have which is a word, which is the antonym of play. So we have jump, walk. What's the antonym for play? So we have work, play, and work. Okay, good job, guys. Right. So that's it for this particular lesson, which is choose the antonym. We'll move on to the next lesson. All right. You can tell me on the chat if you have any questions for this one. The next one will be which sentence uses an antonym. So which of the sentence uses an antonym? Do you have any questions, guys? All right, so we also know that antonym is literally just like the opposite in meaning of every word. That's what we've done so far. The way we have big and little. Big, when something is big, the opposite would be what? Little or small. All right, so this one will be read the sentence, select the sentence that uses an antonym in place of the word in bold. So before the show, they had chicken for dinner. Now we will have to find what's the antonym for before. Alright, so the opposite of before will be what? After the show. Okay? Alright, so we have Chad climbed down the big oak tree in the yard. So down. You have a question? You said yes. What's your question? So the opposite of down will be what? Up, right? To be up. Now my sister wore a light blue dress with white shoe or with white shoes. Now, opposite of light will be what? Dark blue dress. Okay? Alright, so we'll move on to the test and you can share your answers with me. Okay, so read the sentence, select the sentence that uses an antonym in place of word in bold. Did the bird fly over the tree branch? So, what is the opposite of over in this particular sentence? All right, if you have a question, you can just type your questions on the chat, okay? Just send me your questions. Okay, so Tracy, you can make an example, and do you have to do the final test? All right, so if you've done this lesson already, you do not have to do the lesson again, okay? It's just for those that haven't done it. If you've done it, you can just listen and participate, share your answers with me, okay? Then no need to do it again because you did it before. All right? So over, the opposite would be what? Under, okay? All right. Then we have it was too hot to play outside today. What's the opposite of hot? All right, so you said we need a flag book after this. Is that an example? So opposite of hot will be what? Cold, right? Okay. So we have before the show they had chicken for dinner. So what will be this one? What is the opposite of before? All right, before will be what? After the show, okay? That's the antonym of before, after. So Chad climbed down the big oak tree in the yard. So what's the opposite of down? So opposite of down will be up. All right, this was the best day I have ever had. Now, what is the opposite of day? The antonym of day will be what? All right, the opposite of day will be what? Night. All right, so Cooper climbed down the big oak tree in the yard. What is the antonym for down? What will it be? Up or behind? Exactly. We have some examples from what's your name, Ijoma? So we have tall, short. All right, so destroy creates tall, short. We also have quiet, noisy. Exactly. All these are antonyms of each other. Okay, so we have up and down. Okay. All right, this was the best night I have ever had. So what's the opposite of night? We have so four antonyms word sentence. So do you like the show? Did you love the show? I didn't like the show. So now you have like there. You can use the antonym dislike. Yes, I can see your sentence, right? So you used like and love, that's synonyms. Now for the antonym, I didn't like the show. You can say I dislike the show. That's like opposite of like or love. But your sentences are really perfect. So we have divided, unit, we have able, unable, yeah. Just like and dislike, yeah. That's very good opposite of the words. Now for this one, it was the best day I have ever had. Okay. All right. So we drove across the new bridge in downtown Milford. So what's the antonym for new? Yes, good. We have agree, disagree. And then this one on the chat, on the text will be new and old. That's the antonym. Okay. So my sister wore a light blue dress with white shoes. Minute second. That's, yeah. Finished, unfinished. Good. All right. So we have light blue dress. What would be the antonym to the light blue dress? Oh yeah, like homework and schoolwork. Yeah, that's correct because we have schoolwork in school and homework at home. Yeah, so that's like opposites. Good job. Finished, unfinished. Great. So for this one, we have light blue. It will be what? Dark blue. Appear, disappear. That's correct. Good words, guys. These are all great. Now tell me, do you have any questions before we finish the class for today? Any questions or no? Faster, slower. Great. That's good. Antonyms. Faster and slower is very correct because fast is the opposite of slow. All right. Do you guys have any questions before we finish or no questions? Oh, good job. We have big, small, sleep, awake, perfect, approve, disapprove. So, what are your questions before we finish? The last lesson under antonym, we will complete that on Thursday, I guess. We have a class on Thursday. So, we'll finish that on Thursday. So, let me know your questions before we end. Make sure you do this test and you complete this test if you haven't done it. But if you've done it, then that's fine. Okay? Correct, incorrect, perfect. Recheck and check. That's also great. Yeah, good words, guys. So tell me, any questions before we finish? You can ask your questions. Yes, these lessons are opposites, okay? This lesson we've done today, yeah, we did two lessons, right? They are all opposites, okay? Even the words that you sent on the chat is opposite, just like sleep and awake, it's opposite. All right, so since we have no questions, we'll end here for today. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a good night and see you soon. Bye, everyone.